Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Reality Check on TVC. It is so great to be back. And as you can see, we are bigger and better. I'm sure you've noticed something new already. Zoom in. Yes, we have a brand new set and we're super excited to have you join the Reality Check journey. It's very fantastic. It's looking bright, it's looking lovely, it's looking very awesome. It's looking like how 2025 should be or is going to be. Really beautiful. And of course, my name is Debbie, aka Debs Extra. And if you plan on joining us, make sure you stay till the very end because there's so much to unpack in this particular episode. And I'm not doing this alone. I never do this alone. I have my usual gang with me. Starting with my dreaded brother. Your hair is really looking very full and luscious.
I was actually trying to imitate yours, but we're getting there.
Hi, it's good to see you, Victor.
Nice
How are you
to
doing?
meet you. Happy New Year. I'm good.
Victor is a videographer, is a content producer, is also a producer. How are you doing? How are you combining all those hustles?
In this Lagos, you have to do everything so that you can catch up.
Yoruba people will say on a call,
what exactly?
Yes, there's so many routes to the market.
That's the way it is.
Nice. And of course, right beside him, the very, very sometimes controversial host of Black Table. Well, let me tell you how you doing.
I'm very well. You missed out something.
Which is?
It's got some tapes.
It's got some tape.
Floating around, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Of which nature?
Of very
illicit.
I don't know what's talking about.
I've seen it.
Provocative.
You are going to prove it.
Internet, should I say investigators, please.
Yes, please.
Do your work.
You guys investigate
You
this
have
man
me
right
too.
here.
I'm as clean as they come.
Wow. Nice.
Ooh,
After
see.
December, now you gotta be clean, you know what I'm saying? But all I mean, they don't shift their attention. Let's go back
I'm sorry.
to you. What's
I'm
going
sorry.
on with you?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been good. It's been a good year.
So far?
I haven't gotten into trouble.
Okay.
No one has dissed me online. I'm having a good year.
It's just a break.
Let's give him the first quarter. I'm sure by.
Well, I'm surrounded by men, as you can see, and one more man to introduce to you. If you're a big fan of the Big Brother franchise, not just in Nigeria, but all around the world, it was whenever Big Brother comes up in any country, it's always a huge deal.
Most definitely.
And so, of course, the Nigerian version always grabs attention.
Definitely.
Yeah. So we do have a winner from the not so recently, concluded Big Brother Nigeria Season 9. They say the money is married. Well, we're going to find out if the money is still married and what has been happening to the married money. So let's welcome on set the winner, Kelly Ray. How are you doing?
Thank you so much.
You actually don't do that. You deserve a standing ovation.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, please. Come on, man.
You said standing ovation, you're sitting down.
Please.
I wish I can.
Okay,
The camera will be able
standing
to.
All right, Kelly Ray, you're welcome to Reality
Thank you
Check.
so much.
It's
Thank
good
you.
to see you. You're looking like a winner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm guessing that the money is still remaining.
Of course.
Still plenty for account.
course.
Wow, that's nice. That's what happens when the money is married. She will help you to manage it properly.
Yeah,
right.
she's very good at that.
Nice.
To manage the funds for him.
All right. Well, am I the only one? Whenever anyone, or at least what I think in my head is, whenever Kelly Ray is mentioned, there's always this expectation to see your wife beside you.
Yeah.
Does that happen?
Yes.
Is that what happens in real life? Like when fans see you, Kelly Ray, like do they always like expect your wife beside you?
All the time. Like when I'm driving, the first question, like it feels like they don't even care about me anymore. Sometimes I'll be like, you just greeted me. You've never even asked, Kelly, how are you doing? Next thing is, where is your wife? Where is your wife? Yeah, it's normal.
Now joining the show, bringing that with you, your wife, which a lot of people count as private, like that's my my private life.
Yeah.
But you guys had to leave that on TV in front of millions of people. What led to that decision to come to that show with your wife as your partner? Not your friend, not your cousin, or your family member, but your wife.
Well, if you ask me, I think what led to that decision is divine, because I feel like if I had gone into the show with someone else, I wouldn't be here today. Yes, there's even a possibility that I wouldn't have been able to go through the audition and come out. They wouldn't have picked me, let me put it that way, because if you check, there were friends in the house,
Yeah.
then siblings,
Yeah, true that.
then a couple. I think they were intentional. Probably we just fell into that.
The right
What?
position.
Yes.
But my thought when I saw you guys on the show for the very first time was, okay, we initiated the conversation. We started like, oh, you know what, honey, why don't you, give this a try?
I did.
You did.
It was never her vision to be in a Big Brother. Yes, it was never her vision. She had never auditioned, but that was my 4th time.
Fourth
time.
Yes.
And this time around, you married.
The 4 times that you went there,
Yeah.
were you going as a married man or were you single?
No, I just got married February last year.
So I heard that you guys have been dating for a long while.
Yeah, more than 10
So
years.
every time you were applying, she was always calm about it and didn't create any fuss about it.
She never had an issue with it. What was there? Bro, man.
No.
Is it Big Brother?
Is that what you just said? You repeat it again by the time I'm done with this question. Because there was a time where, I guess in a vulnerable moment, she said there was something that you did that threatened the marriage.
Yeah, but no, not the
Or was
marriage.
it sorry, the
That was-
relationship?
but then that has nothing to do with Big Brother. If you don't have to go to the show for you to be a bad person if you're not a bad person.
Yeah.
So
true
it
that.
has nothing to do with Big Brother.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just.
So,
yeah.
so whatever
those
issues you
things,
guys
yeah.
had, did you talk about it before going on the show? Like, oh, what if?
We were done with that a long time ago. But Kasia, when she wants to, she can just, yeah. But after she said that, she was like, if I'd known, I wouldn't have, because it's different where you're not in that space of being a public figure. You just hear that, oh, this space is toxic. This setting
They snatch
fans,
people for deal.
no, not even snatch. I'm talking
Okay.
about, let's say, Twitter, for example.
Okay, the
people
fan
there, the
base.
fan base, they are
Okay.
mad. See, these guys are like this. There's a difference where you're just one of those people who talk about
Yeah,
these
true.
celebrities, and when you're actually one of the celebrities.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
she
the
never
spotlight.
actually, she never knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She didn't
yeah.
crave the spotlight.
No, she
initially.
didn't. But no, now that she's in this space,
Yeah.
she'll tell you, if I had known, I wouldn't have said that thing. I said that.
In fact, she's doing really well. She's one person that's adapted so well to the new life.
Yeah, she
Now,
has.
let's take a quick look at your old life before. I know you were trying to get into the music industry. Would see old clips of you performing at weddings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Was that your motivation to be on the show, on Big Brother? Because of your career, or you wanted to be on the...
Not that alone.
Okay.
Yeah, if that was it alone, I would have gone for music competitions.
Okay.
Yeah, of course I've gone for music competitions, but each time someone tells me, "Guy, go for music competition," I always mention Big Brother. And the reason is, Big Brother is a platform where you don't have to show that you can sing alone. You can, if you can cook, if you can
Anything.
Showcase your
model, if you can,
personality.
showcase a lot. So I've always loved this platform.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why. So it's not just music.
And for me, earlier when we were talking, I said that hands down, you have to be one of the bravest human beings in the world. It's one thing for one person to go into Big Brother and face all that, media attention, and people are X-raying you basically. But you went in with your wife, and then you guys actually didn't let, the housemate know that you were married. And for me, I was like, okay, at what point in time did you guys think up that strategy? Like, okay, we're going to go into the Big Brother house. We're not going to tell anyone we're married. And how did you feel right after making that decision?
Whoa. First off, I was the one who told her that we should do that.
This man is brave.
Man, operating.
And then, and then when I told her, before she could say anything, I actually gave her my reasons. I told her that, see, going into the house, I would just, let me say, okay, I was just trying to have a foresight.
Okay.
Going into the house, I feel there will be lots of, who might not have, apart from us, who might not have at most more than one couple. Yeah, so if the other housemates, if they're not married and were married and maybe we'll have just one other couple, there's a possibility that they might box us.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'll tell you why. Imagine we're in this space, we're fighting for this thing, and then I have a couple and you all are single. Yeah, the thinking will be different.
Of course.
And then you guys might want to just get us out of that space. You might feel like we don't belong here.
Yeah.
You understand? That's one. And then I didn't want people to kind of like isolate themselves from us, because I wanted us, one of my aim was for us to actually make friends, you know. Like, but if we go in as a couple, they'll be like,
They'll be separate
this is a married woman, don't dance with her, don't dance with this guy. I didn't want that.
I have a quick question though.
Don't worry, we'll check out.
I've got to ask this
we'll
one.
sip some more tea later on, but we still have more and more content to show to you right here on Reality Check on TVC. So let's get back to it. Okay, so we're about to get into young, famous, and African. Lord have mercy. Season 3 has been chaotic and crazy.
That's good.
I think it was shot a year ago, I believe. And Netflix dropped, I think, 8 episodes of the show, and people have been unpacking and, you know, watching different characters. You have the usual characters returning: Diamond, Zari, Fantana, Louis. You have, you know, a lot of them returning, which I love. And then you have a couple of new faces. One, Iniedo, the queen. The queen is here. Of course, I think a lot of people were not expecting to see her on a show like that.
Yeah.
Were you expected to see an Iniedo on a show, on a reality show? Let's say you are even doing a Big Brother special, Celebrity All Stars, whatever. Would you expect to see Iniedo on a show like that?
For me, anything is possible. Yes, anything is possible.
So,
I thought it was a pleasurable surprise.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, because
Some people felt like, hey, you're a Nollywood superstar. Why are you watching down your...
so I think Iniedo for the most has kept aspects of her life private. Whatever you see is just a bit of tea spilling here and there. You don't really know much.
But she did share a little bit on the show.
Yeah, but coming on the show and then she's like, you know, just like a blank sheet, and you can just fill in the gaps. It was a lot, and that was pretty good.
So she talked a little bit about her private life, because there was one episode that one of the, castmates, I think Louis, was interviewing women to be his surrogates and carry his baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he was bringing on different women, sit down and ask, look at them, is this woman... I think if you're going to look at it, whether completely livid, that he was now trying to water down the situation by now making it just a vanity case of bringing women, whether they're fine or not, whether to carry their baby. And during the process of her, you know, telling more about her story, she then said that there was a time, I think she had miscarriages.
Yeah.
She even, like, she was married. And I'm like, wow, she was married. I didn't know. You know?
So that's why I think the show is actually good for her, because it made her like come out and speak about her situations and maybe some of her
made her a bit
fantasies.
more human.
Yes.
Exactly. So
You know,
when
the
everybody
name, the
hears
brand,
you
and
know,
that's it. But yeah.
Do you think a show that makes you speak about and that make people know more about you, do you think it's an advantage though?
It can be, because for someone like her, she's been in the industry, entertainment and, you know, the media and acting and all of that for so long, and she's an enigma. You know, she has a pretty cool resume behind her. She's one of the best actors and influencers, hands down, in Nigeria. She's grown herself from, you know, point A to Z, and at that point, before she came on the show, she was just, when you hear Iniedo, you think of Iniedo the actor. But coming on the show, you can see Iniedo the person. Someone who has our own insecurities, someone who has our own challenges. Someone
she's
who's
not
gone
just playing
through-
a story.
But
now,
I
she's
think
playing her
we
own
need to
story.
ask, so what's the weirdest headline you've read about you and Cassie since leaving the show? Like, what? Has there been anything weird, funny written about
Yes.
you? Maybe a lie that you're like, wow.
Yes, that we we don't have children because, not my wife, they are barren, and
Wow.
their males are impotent.
Wow.
And I am a ritualist. I did a ritual to win the show. That I use my
it's crazy what people
fertility
say.
To win Big
Yeah.
Brother.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on because we have more drama waiting for you. And it's the Real Housewives of Lagos. Season 3. Season 3 is just bringing more drama in different shows. Season 3 of this one too has a little bit of drama. First off, we had returning cast members,
Yeah.
which obviously would cause some friction. We had Caroline, Hutchins coming back. She left after season 1, took a break, came back in season 3. And of course, we know that there's no love lost between her and Laura Ikeji.
Yeah.
Season 1, they were going at each other. And you can trace that drama to the fact that Laura is Linda Ikeji's sister.
Yeah, definitely.
So she's being dragged for even scenes that she knows. Maybe she does know about the scenes.
Guilty by relations.
By relations. And not just that, you will now have new faces like Dabota Lawson, you have Diadem, who's joining as well. And it's season 3, episode 3 already. The third new face is yet to be on set. So I don't know whether they're saving her for a big reveal or something.
Reveal, yeah.
And that is Sophia Momodu, which is Davido's baby mama.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to put it together like that because, sorry, before they say, don't I exist without Davido? But I'm sorry, that's just like a biggest claim to fame, 001. Anyway, so we're waiting for her to show face on the show yet.
Yeah.
But so far, 3 episodes in, there's a little bit of drama. This lady here, Miriam, has been trying to instigate a lot of drama, asking questions, sometimes unnecessary questions. But then, because we want to watch the drama, we don't mind. So there was one, I don't know how this feels to you, right? If you receive flowers from somebody, and your friend is right, yeah, and your friend is in front of you. No, like
literally, okay.
Physical flowers.
Right.
And your friend is, or someone, an acquaintance is in front of you. Is it right for that person to ask you, who sent you those flowers? Who are those people? Who was he? Like, is it right, or do you think
It's in some people's nature.
is it insulting to do that?
It's some people's nature to just
Are you asking?
be
Yeah.
very curious.
Is that a question for me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, please.
I was waiting for his answer, but then I think it's right.
To ask.
Yeah, but depends on the manner. Yeah, depends on the manner. Yeah, the approach. Yeah, but it's not wrong to ask. It's
Okay.
not. It's not.
Okay, well, they felt like Mariam was asking wrong questions by being too inquisitive. And I said she's a PR person. That side of her will always come out.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I generally think if you're friends with people and they're caught in the moment of stuff, just being excited about it alone will prompt you to ask, like, "Oh, Kelly, what's up? What's going on?" And then you can choose to say, "I'm not telling you," or So I really don't see a big deal about it.
No big deal at all.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
We've had so much fun so far on the show, but let's shift our attention back to The Money is Married.
Okay.
He said again, that's not
Married.
The Money is Married.
Okay, let's
Well,
go.
we have some gifts for you, actually.
Oh wow.
Yes, not like you need them, but because we're nice like that. I don't think you need any more gifts. You won a lot on that show.
Really?
You've won money, you've won
Still
fans.
endorsement.
Bro, gifts can come in because as you're getting, you're giving. That's life.
Sure.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. As you're getting, you give them.
So
put
what,
on my
wait,
status.
before we give you our own gifts, whether you appreciate it or not, we don't know because it's not Big Brother money.
I appreciate it already.
Okay, appreciate it
The fact that you've told me that you have a gift for me, I appreciate it already.
I have a question. I've been dying to ask this
No
question.
problem.
So, how would you compare your relationship with your wife from when you entered the house into stepping out? Is it now way more stronger, better, or evolved?
Yeah, better, stronger. I'll tell you why. Before we entered the house, it's just that because while we're in the house, we entered, we told the other housemates that we were besties. But you see that part where we were there without our phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, being in a place without your phone with people for a while, it brings this it makes you guys closer. Yeah, it brings this more attachment to each other because you don't have anything to leverage on.
Yeah.
If I offend you, you offend me. I
need to
can't
find
pick
a
my
way around
phone
it.
and call anybody. This is you, this is me.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's
So
already there and there.
yes, being in the Big Brother, being in the show and out has made us stronger.
Do you think it would have been the same if she had won and not you?
it would have been the same? Trust me, it would have been the same.
That's a very interesting
Yeah,
question.
the only difference is someone who apart from my wife and someone who is really very difficult for me to ask for help.
Oh.
You understand? So now this is the money. Yeah, this is my wife. Yeah. If the money was for her, if she had won, whether we're a couple or not, she won the money.
That's what I wanted
Yeah,
to
so
ask.
yeah, it would have been a situation where,
That's a nice one.
baby, I want to afford the car. Please send transfer. Except I have other things coming in for me. You understand? And so the difference is, okay, this is me, this is the money. You understand? It's easier for her to ask from me than for me to ask from her.
That was
Truth
actually
being
my
told.
question.
Yeah,
Hey.
no, it's the truth.
Hey.
If she was here, if she was here, she'll tell you.
I mean, that's why we're here. The reality check.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being honest.
Yeah.
And for
My
being
pleasure.
real. We have this gift courtesy of Ozbag.
Wow.
Yes. Feel free to check it out.
Thank you so much.
So bring it out.
Thank
Yes,
you.
You said when
Oh,
you
wow.
revealed that you want Big Brother.
The
Oh
black-
wow,
that
my
energy.
wife has this shirt.
Are you serious? Oh, yeah. True. She
And I
was on this show before.
And I was like, who gave this shirt
Open
to
it.
you? And I don't have.
Now you don't
Open
collect.
it.
So that like, you didn't go now. You
Well,
didn't
they
go.
said the t-shirt is married, so
Yeah, it's married. It's married.
so that is
Wow.
courtesy of Ozbag. Want to appreciate our sponsors. Of,
Thank
our
you so
guests
much.
here.
Thank you, Oxba. Oh, see fine boy now.
Yeah.
As a,
Don't play.
And we also need to appreciate Blinks and Blanks. So this is Ozbag. This is from Ozbag.
Okay, this is from Oxba.
And this is from Blinks and Blanks.
Blinks
Show
and
it. It's
Blanks.
blinging.
blinging,
so
man.
look at your face now.
Don't play.
Don't play. Your next stage performance.
Yeah, you'll
Right.
see.
Don't say the shirt.
All right. We also want to thank Aria
I still have
Foods.
something here, sorry.
Oh, this is
Sorry.
Ozbag. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is. This is.
Thank you, guys.
When you're traveling on that private jet, you know, something to relax.
Yeah.
Let's
You know
continue.
what I'm saying? So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being a part of the show. Our sponsors, everybody, Aria Foods, Ozbag, Blinks and Blanks. Thank you so much, Kelly Ray and Cassia. Shout out to you guys, because I don't feel it'd be nice to mention you and not shout out your wife. So
Actually.
shout out to Cassia for looking after our lovely brother, and wish you all the best in your career.
Thank you.
You're taking it to the top, all the way where your dreams are going. It's reality. It's going to be reality all the
Yeah.
way.
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. And of course, our men. Olamide and Victor,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
You welcome.
Thank you to our viewers. Make sure you tune in again. And oh my goodness, we do have our lucky, viewer to celebrate, and that is our fan of the week, Olumide Kolawole. Thank you so much. You are a fan of the week. To be the fan of the week, just keep watching and using the hashtag Reality Check on TVC to interact. YouTube, on social media, Instagram, Facebook, we're there. So make sure you are a part of this. And that is the show. Thank you so much for watching. It's goodbye.
These guys.